Okay, I think we're recording. Hey guys, thank you for being on. Again, our prayers go out to everyone who is without power, cannot get heat. My goodness, I can't imagine the world that we live in right now is just crazy. There are some crazy things going on. So my heart and prayers go out to all of you that are going through those things. But I wanted to we want to honor your time, so I'm going to jump right in. My name is Brittany Beck, and I am from North Florida. So it is cold here too, everybody. So don't get too jealous. Here in Florida, it's still cold. We're actually starting a leadership retreat tonight. So trying to juggle a million and one different things. But I wanted to just jump on and just tell you guys a little bit about our products, a little bit about our stories, from some of the people in our company, and then a little bit about how to get paid and how to make this a business if that's something you're looking for. So whether you're here tonight because you want to learn a little more about our products and what we have going on, or you're thinking about doing this as a business, this opportunity Zoom will be great for you. So when I started in this business 3 years ago, we only had our product duo, which was our coffee and our capsule. So if you haven't heard of that yet, it's called Dose. So DOSE. And the reason we call it Dose is because it helps elevate your dopamine, your oxytocin, your serotonin, and your endorphins, which is all those happy, feel-good chemicals that are going on in your brain. And it does it naturally. It's all plant-based. It's an incredible duo. But since then, we've also evolved and we've added in a chocolate. We've added in a vanilla chai tea, a Georgia peach tea, a lemonade. We have so many other options. We even have a capsule, basically coffee in a capsule option. So all you do is a cap in a cup, and you do that every single day, and it helps elevate those happy hormones. So that is going to benefit you depending on what you need. We call it smart coffee because it works with your brain chemistry. So what you need is what it's going to provide. So for me, when I started using it, I desperately needed appetite control. I desperately needed craving control. I say I'm like a M&M's anonymous. Like I was addicted to peanut M&Ms, and I know people are like, no, I literally was. Like there was not a day that I went without them. And I remember when I started using the coffee, we went to a convenience store, and my husband jumped out and said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Just give me some water or whatever." And he says, "And your M&Ms?" And I said, "No, you know what? I haven't even had them in 3 days. What's going on?" So that's when it really was an aha moment for me that my life was changing. And I know that seems like, wow, okay, you gave up M&Ms. But for me, it was life changing. And that's just one example. So the way that I eat and the way that I do everything is different. My world now is controlled by me. And I don't know if any of you out there are listening right now that you feel like your world is revolved around food, but I was overweight ever since I was a kid. I was morbidly obese as an adult, and my world revolved around food. What are we going to eat? When are we going to eat? And who are we going to eat with? That's really what my world revolved around. And it seems so crazy to me now because I don't live like that. With our products, it really just flipped a switch in my brain, and that's what I needed. So even though I had went on diets and I, would calculate calories and I would do all the things, for the first time in my life, I felt like I had control, and I would say no to things that I never would say no to before. And I would crave things that I never would crave before. So that is what changed in my life, was just the ability to change how I felt about food, my relationship with food, which I can't put a price on, you guys. So that is really our product in a nutshell. It's the Dose Duo. We do have supporting products like our new vitamin drops, which should be coming back soon. We have a creamer that's keto friendly. That's incredible, that I drink every single day. Lots of other products that support the Dose Duo. But again, it's a 2-step simple system. It's affordable, something you can use every day. When I got involved in the business, like some of you, I wanted to make sure I had a system that I could share with anyone to fit anyone's budget. And that's really what we had with our Dose Duo. So it's an incredible product. So if you're wanting to try something, you haven't tried it yet, get back with the person that invited you to this and try the products. The products are what brought most of us here. The product stories are what brought most of us here. And that's what keeps us here, is being able to share those product testimonies, sharing those stories, and being part of other people's stories and impacting others and hearing those stories. So that is, that's the bread and butter for us. So if you haven't tried it, get in touch with somebody and try the products first. So I also want to talk about the business side. And so I'm going to introduce to you some of my friends that are involved in the business with me. And they are probably going to share a little bit about their product story, their business testimony. So you can see like this product is amazing for anyone. This business is amazing for anyone. So it doesn't matter what your walk of life looks like. This business can fit your life. Trust me, every speaker on here comes from a completely different situation, a different background. So I want you guys to just hear our heart and let us share a little bit with you. So I want to start with Dana, if you will take it away and unmute and share your story, girl.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brittany. So as Brittany said, my name is Dana. I am a full-time now mompreneur with this opportunity. I have been with this amazing company for 22 awesome months. And it's absolutely just crazy what all we have been able to do in that 22 months. So just a little bit about me. I started as a certified dental assistant. That's all I knew. I had done that for about 12 years when this opportunity fell into my life. As Brittany was saying, I started on the product. So I kept watching on social media, Facebook, that there was this happy coffee. I watched for about 6 months before I got unskeptical. And then I decided to finally give it a try. I gave it a try. I fell in love with the product, and I knew instantly that I needed to share this with my friends and family. And when I learned that there was a selling side to it, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to get a part of this. So I immediately signed up, and I just simply started sharing with everybody that would listen. I got everybody connected to the products. I learned quickly how to do the selling side of it on social media because my desire was very high. I was sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know if I have any dental assistants on here, but we don't make a whole lot of money, and so I just wanted an extra couple of $100, to even go get my nails done, or if I was at the grocery store with my daughter and she wanted a pack of bubble gum or something, just for all the extras. And so I never in my wildest dream thought that I would be able to replace my dental assisting salary with this opportunity. So like I said, I just connected people to the product. People fall in love with the product because, like Brittany was saying, we have a simple system. People fall in love with it because it is affordable as well. So they get results from it. It's affordable. They're going to come back and order the next month. Once they start loving the product, they start sharing with their friends and family. You share with them the selling side of it, and then they want to join what you have. So we've been able to build something really massive over here in the last 22 months, just simply from sharing, because it's simple and we have duplicatable systems. So if you're sitting there tonight thinking, oh my God, I could never do anything like this, you guys, you can do this. Like it's simple. It's simple what we do. It's as simple as sharing a cup of coffee. So long story short, a little bit about my journey. Like I said, in June of 2019, I found the product. I fell in love with it. I connected it to as many people as I could connect it to. I was building this business on the side of being a full-time single mom. I had a 7-year-old. She was 7 at the time. I was a full-time dental assistant working Monday through Friday, 40 hours a week. And I had just gotten into a brand new relationship. Oh, and I was a cheerleading coach for my daughter's cheer team. So I tell you all those things because a lot of you may be like, I've got 50,000 things going on. I don't think that I could fit this into my day. You can fit it into your day. So anyways, with all that being said, I connected people to the business. March 2020 hit, COVID hit. My dentist, my boss, actually furloughed the entire office in March. And so from March to April, I was actually home with this business. And I was like on cloud 9 because I got to do it full time. I had so much time to do it. So I put my head down. I completely focused on my business. And in that month, my team, we were able to double our sales. So at the end of April, my boss, my dentist, called me back and he actually let me go. He said, I'm not going to be able to bring you back. COVID, I can't afford to bring you back. I was actually a little bit heartbroken and upset because I had been with this dentist for 3 years, but I was only upset for about 5 minutes because I quickly realized that I could have actually quit that job several months back because of this side gig that I had built. The side gig had completely replaced my income as a dental assistant. And so I just took it and I ran with it from that point. And since then, we've, tripled what we were doing back last year. And what's crazy is I got my W-2 for my dental assisting job that I did for the year before, and my 1099 for this job. And it was actually substantial difference. So, like I said, I never thought that I would be able to do something like this, but because we have a duplicatable system, we have affordable products, we have products that work, we now have something for everybody. We literally, we're creating new products. It feels like left and right, and it's just because when I started, like Brittany said, there wasn't a whole lot when she started. And when I started, there was only like 2 or 3 products. So now we have a whole slew of them. We have something for everyone. So if you are sitting on this call tonight and you have the least bit, curiosity that you want to do something like this, I highly encourage you to get back to the person that invited you to this call, because it can change your life like it has mine. Sorry, I get a little emotional. Because it has changed my life on so many levels. I can't even begin. We would be here all night if I told you everything that it's done for me. And I don't want to take up everybody's time because everybody else has to share, but you definitely need to get back to the person that invited you to this call, because it can change your life. If you just want to make, a couple extra $100, you can do that. If you want to take this business to the next level, and do it as a full-time income, you can do that as well. We would love to have you come be a part of our family. We help everybody. We love each other. And it's literally like a big family here. So I hope I brought some value to you guys tonight. And like I said, get back to the person that invited you to this call. Thank you, Brittany, for letting me share.
Thank you, Dana. You are amazing. And guys, like she said, she tripled her business during COVID times. There was a lot of businesses going under during COVID times, and Dana took the reins and changed her life during 2020. So that's an incredible story. Thank you for sharing. And again, everyone on this call got such different stories. I just love them all. So I'm gonna let my friend Tracy unmute and share. Are you snowed in, Tracy?
Not too bad, Brittany. How are you? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Take it away.
Okay. So to start off, my name is Tracy Bove Meislewick. I live in upstate New York, and I have 2 children, and I have 3 stepchildren, and I'm married. And I, just like you said earlier, I got started with the product. I saw a random post on Facebook one day, and I just decided, I saw it and it just spoke to me, and I actually screenshotted it because I didn't know the person on the other end of that post. And I screenshot it because it just said something and I just kept nagging at me. So I decided to get in touch with actually Jennifer. And I messaged her. I'm like, hey, tell me about this product. I'm exhausted all the time. Like, I literally midday have to go lay down and take a little nap, which I think is going to be a cat nap. And it turns into be like a 2-hour nap. And, like my kids were in school, and, I basically was like a stay-at-home mom, but I have my cosmetology license. I also have my real estate license, but I kind of was more of like, just did those jobs on the side just for extra money type of a thing as it came about. So I decided to get the product. I bought it for 1 month, and I was like, oh my gosh, the second I tried it, I knew it was something different. And I'm like, this is amazing. So I immediately got in touch with Jennifer, and I said, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I love it. I feel so great. I have so much energy. I try to take a nap just because it's like out of habit now, and I can't fall asleep. I have to get up and clean my house. I have to do so much. So the product is really what sold me with the business opportunity. So I immediately, after 3 days, got in touch with Jennifer and said, hey, what do I have to do to sell this stuff? This is amazing. I can so do this. This is incredible. So she hooked me up. I signed up. And just as a matter of fact, yesterday was my 2-year anniversary with the company. So what was really cool about that was I had 0 network marketing experience. None. Like, I didn't do this before. Yes, I was a people person. Yes, I could talk to a fly on the wall, but I just was not in network marketing. I didn't know what it was. I always thought, so I decided to jump in. I listened to what, Jennifer had to say, her coaching, your coaching, Julie's coaching. It literally is so simple and easy and duplicatable that anybody can do it. Like, because within the first 7 months, I reached the top 1% of the company. That was all with like 0 experience. So if you are coachable, you're willing to listen, you're willing to, do the things, and you're willing to, take some coaching from everybody, you're going to succeed in this business, because once people get this product in their hands, they're like, oh my gosh, I feel so different. I feel so good. I feel so lively. I feel so energetic. I want to feel like this. I want to be like that. So everybody jumps in, and it's just easy to share it because you're telling it from your heart. You're sharing it from your true experience. And when I signed up, Jennifer said to me, this is going to change your life. And me being a little skeptical, being from New York, I'm like, what do you mean it's going to change my life? Well, she wasn't kidding. I have met friends all around the country. I've earned 2 trips with this company so far, just in 1 year. I've paid off all my credit card debt. And, like I said, all my other jobs were just kind of like a little bit part-time, and my money was just a little extra money. But now, like, the income that I earn from this job, I pay for all of our vacations. I pay for home improvements. I paid off my credit card. And it's just so nice not to have to worry month to month when you get your credit card bill, that comes in. I just write a check and pay it off now. I don't have accrued debt anymore. And it's just a really nice feeling of a little bit of financial independence, because when I started, all I literally wanted to do was to pay for my monthly order, because I didn't want it to come out of the household income. And that was literally my goal. And then I immediately saw the vision and saw what it was doing for so many others, that I decided to run with it. And we have accrued a massive team here. And I love each and every one of them. And I've gained the best friends ever. And I literally talk to somebody on my downline, my upline, my sideline every single day. We're always texting, messaging, calling each other. It is a really big, huge family. And I do have to say, if you are the least bit interested, what do you have to lose? Take a shot. This is something that can be life-changing for everybody. And I really appreciate the friendships. I appreciate the guidance from all of you guys, because you guys have really done a lot to help change a lot of people's lives. And I just really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tracy. You're amazing. I love you and I love your story. So whether you're looking for an income like Dana, or you're looking for just something of your own, I know Tracy at one of the retreats we met and talked about, her husband was kind of the breadwinner, and she just wanted something of her own, and it's just like, that's so powerful to me to know that there's so many people like that really just want something of their own to be proud of, to build. And so that can be, that can be what this is for you. So I'm going to pass it over to my amazing friend, Jennifer. If you will unmute and take it away.
Woo, I don't even want to follow up these stories. I'm like, woo. So thanks for asking me to talk tonight. My name is Jennifer Heider. I actually live in North Georgia, and my story is actually a little bit different. I have been with this company, I can't believe it. It's been a little over 2 years already. And my story actually is a little bit different. Right before this opportunity was presented to me, I was in a very dire situation. I had dabbled in network marketing before. And to be quite honest, I would be considered kind of a situation where I would not say I was super successful with it. I always sort of felt like I had been caught on that hamster wheel, spending more than I was making, being sort of force-fed, told to kind of, always stock my shelves with inventory, and never really thought I would ever get involved with network marketing again. I kind of had a bad taste in my mouth with it, to be completely honest. But my husband and I were entrepreneurs. We had owned restaurants of our own, had invested quite a bit of money into those restaurants. And unfortunately, we had gotten involved with a not so honest landlord. And within a day, the doors to our restaurants were closed, and we had lost absolutely everything. And I have 3 boys. My husband has 2 boys, and we literally did not know how we were going to survive the next day. We did have some money in savings. We were living off of that. I'll be honest with you, it is a strike to your ego. We live in a very small town of Georgia. So, you'll do anything to obviously keep a roof over your head. However, it's kind of an ego, discerning feeling of having to go and just take any job, and the embarrassment of having those of the community walk into, like, let's say you're working, in a Walmart, which by no means is there any embarrassment of anybody who has those types of jobs. But when you were once the owner of a restaurant, and then all of a sudden your customers are now walking in and seeing you there's a little bit of embarrassment level there. So we were trying to sort of figure out what we can do, selling things out of our garage, things that we once owned in the restaurant, we were putting up on eBay, and just trying to make ends meet till we could figure out what the next move was going to be. And actually, a girlfriend of mine had reached out to me that kind of with a lifeline, so to speak. We met up at a restaurant, and they took us out to lunch and presented a business opportunity. And the business opportunity was Happy Coffee. And if I'm being completely honest, when she presented the opportunity, my first thought was, I don't like coffee. And but if I'm being completely honest, 95% of Americans do drink coffee. It's the second most consumed beverage next to water. And it is an affordable product that is consumable and will be reordered every 30 days. And as a business person and a person who is an entrepreneur, those facts and figures made a lot of sense. I, of course, have to be a product of the product. I could never get behind something that did not make sense. So she did give me a sample. She gave me a few samples, and my husband and I went home, and we had decided we would try the product for 30 days and see if it worked, see how we reacted to it. She did not tell us not to drink a cup of coffee at 4:00 in the afternoon, I'll be honest with you. So we did go home and we took a sample of coffee and a Xanthomax tablet at 4:00 in the afternoon. We did not go to sleep until probably about 3 a.m. the next day, the next morning. The stuff was fantastic. It was one of the most amazing feelings that I have ever felt in my life. And within 5 days of drinking that coffee and that Xanthomax tablet, my body had a major reaction. I was shrinking with inches. I felt the most amazing that I had ever felt in my life. And I knew that this was a business opportunity that was going to change not only my life, my family's life, and people that I was going to impact. And we jumped all in. And in 4 months, we literally replaced not only my full-time income, we replaced the full-time income of my husband, and it has absolutely impacted everybody around us. I have been blessed with some of the most amazing people in our lives. We have been blessed by friendships that I never knew were going to be a part of my lives. There are people that have joined my team 2 years ago and are still part of my team. And let's be honest, we all know as entrepreneurs, not everything is golden all the time. There's highs, there's lows, there's peaks, there's valleys, but they're still part of our team. And what I can say to you, and what I can honestly say to you, is this is the right time with the right company. We are perfectly aligned, and what is about to come and what is about to be with Happy Co, and I can honestly tell you, this is the time. You are in the right place with the right company, the right leadership. Take the chance, get back with the person that brought you and invited you to this call, because you are making the biggest investment into yourself, into the people, into your family, and to those that are surrounding you. And you will never know the choice and the chance that you're about to take. So thanks, Brittany. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys did amazing. Thank you all for sharing your stories. They basically said it all in a nutshell, but what I will just talk a little bit about is the business opportunity, which they've already shared some of that. Guys, we are going to a new platform Monday. All right. We were supposed to be there this week, but of course we know, or you may not know, but our head office is in Dallas. So they're out of power, lots of issues there. Hold on, let me mute. So there's some issues there, but Monday we're switching to a new platform. And why that's amazing for you is because you can get in now and you can launch with us into the Happy Co. So the websites are going to be switching over. They're going to be so much easier to use. So all these tools that we have had for 3 years are getting completely updated. So you can partner with us now and you will get the freshest, the best, everything is going to be rolling out for you on Monday. So we're really excited about that. Of course, there is an income attached to this. We always talk about in network marketing, a lot of what you're doing is you're referring people. So if you've ever shared a cup of coffee with somebody, you can do this. If you've ever told somebody about a movie they should go see, you can do this. If you've ever said, you got to go eat at this restaurant, it's amazing, you could do this. It's a referral-based business. And, it's kind of like, what do we say? Personal development with a comp plan attached. The personal growth that you will get through the business is incredible too. So some people just come in and grow as people. They grow friendships. They grow through the community. They share the products here and there, and we love them. And that's a pivotal part of our community. Some people want to come in and they want to share it and they want to replace, an extra income so they can pay for vacations, right? Some people want to come in and they want to, create like a part-time income. And some people want to make a full-time income or more. But wherever you're at and whatever you're willing to commit and do, we love you and we appreciate you no matter where you're at. So if you're looking for an opportunity that will love you where you're at, you're looking for an opportunity that you can get in where you fit in, this is it. And like Jennifer said, there's no better timing. We're switching over officially to the Happy Co. Monday, so you can be part of this new launch. And so 3 years down the road, you can be telling your story on one of these Zooms and say, you know what, I got in while it was still in that transition phase and we switched over all the websites together. It was so fun. We learned everything together from day one. So you have that opportunity in front of you. I know when I saw the opportunity really quickly, 3 years ago, I saw happy. Okay, I know people that want to be happy. I saw coffee. I didn't drink coffee. I was like Jennifer, but I knew people who did. And I saw affordable. So this was an opportunity of a lifetime for me. And I saw that and I knew that just like Jennifer, I had that entrepreneur mindset and I was like, there's no better opportunity. So again, if you're looking to make an income, you can get in. We have amazing bonuses going on right now too. So if you want to make, $500 and $1,000 your first month, that's definitely possible. We don't make income claims, but if you want to do it and you do the work, you can make it here. Like there is so many amazing extra bonuses that are going on right now as we roll into the Happy Co. And our comp plan is so incredible if you're just wanting to share the products and just get customers, or if you want to build a team too. So keep that in mind too. You can make money anyway. We do not house inventory like Jennifer said. We're not going to ask you to spend more than you make and like stock a garage full of products. That's not what we're about. So whatever you want to do with this company, it's up to you. We're here to support you. We provide all the tools you will need, all the training you will need to go and grow this business. And the products, they speak for themselves. You just got to get out there, share your story, refer people, tell them what it does, let them experience it, and then the rest is history. Okay. So we are 30 minutes in, so I'm going to end this. Thank you guys for being on. And again, to all of you that are catching the replay because you had no power, we love you from the Happy Co. Hopefully things get better, over the next few days, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.